I love the NFL draft, and I know you do as well. That's why I'm bringing in another 2022 NFL mock draft. Well, kind of, sort of. We're doing Mock the Mock, where we take a look at someone else's mock draft, and of course, we mock it. That just means I'm giving my opinions. I think it's fun to get other people's perspectives, evaluations, and insight on this. Just open your head up to the possibilities. And I got a treat for you today. We're going to take a look at Walterfootball's mock draft, but we're also going to take a look at his buddy Charlie Campbell. So we're going to take a look at two mock drafts today, kind of compare, see where they're going with this. I think they're using Vegas odds, but what's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know. So we should be streaming tonight. I will have linebacker and tight end rankings out. Tight end might end up being last. I'm having a hard time ranking these guys. It's an interesting class. Let's just go ahead and get into the video, man, so we ain't here too long. So this one's Walters. He's Houston. They're going Spencer Rattler. I think this is a good consensus for anybody. Some people were like, they got Mills. Some people are like, Thibodeau, man, he's a surefire prospect. Still, you're taking a quarterback first overall. Sorry, not sorry. I know it's been not done that way in the past, but looking over, I think someone brought this up to me that the last 4 times that a quarterback was not taken first overall, it was twice by the Texans, twice by the Browns. See how bad those franchises have been until they found their franchise quarterback? That's just you have to find a franchise quarterback. And I think Spencer Rattler will be the top guy in the class. I really love his arm talent. He showed consistency down the stretch. And just needs to show another year of it, man. I'm a big fan of him. And it's nothing against like guys like Thibodeau. I love Thibodeau. He's a great talent. But again, first overall, the most valuable position on the field, it is quarterback. Plus, Davis Mills, you drafted him early in the 3rd round. Sorry. You're not top, like, you're not a first overall quarterback. What can I say? You just got to get value when you can get value. Then moving on. We have I hate there's so many ads on his page. Well, let's go over these two, actually. He's got the Lions going Sam Howell, which actually isn't my second quarterback on the board. And then the Eagles, Keaton Slovis. I'm totally okay with back-to-back quarterbacks here in this case. If I'm the Eagles, I'm not going to lie. Again, this is all projected at this point, But just considering, currently how far the drop-off is after Howell, because Slovis, he's kind of maybe a mid to late first-round quarterback. Malik Willis, you can make a you can make a good debate for him, but yeah, I don't know. You got 3 first-round picks. I'd be willing to maybe just take one at the other picks, but you know what? They go on quarterbacks. I'm totally okay with that. Slovis will be interesting. He really needs an elite year. But yeah, let's keep this party train going. We got the Packers. Hold up. Did the Packers didn't get a first rounder yet, did they? Would be where the Jet. Okay, I don't know what order they're going by, but yeah, Packers, if you're drafting this early, what the heck happened? What happened? I'm confused. I guess you traded Aaron Rodgers at this point. I don't know, but yeah, I guess you could go Thibodeau. They have a couple of big contracts they could probably get rid of. They still have Preston Smith, I believe, so or maybe he restructured. But dude, Thibodeau is one of the best in the class. You can make a case for Stingley here as well. Really either of those two. I might actually go Stingley, though, really. Thinking about it? I don't know. But, wow, what happened? Pack. Atlanta, they go Tyler Shuck. I'm just surprised people are this high. Like, some people are high on Shuck. I mean, I get it. He's got prototypical size. He's got a strong arm. But we just haven't really seen it from him. Granted, you're not going to see it in that Oregon offense. It's just very simplistic. You don't really get to shine your arm talent. If we don't see it at Texas Tech, man, he might be a day 3 guy. It's really all riding on this season for him. So Yeah, I guess we'll see. But yeah, I think this is a bit early to be high on cat like that. I'm like, right now, I think there are four like consensus first round quarterbacks right now on everybody's board, being Slovis, Willis, and then of course Howell and Rattler. So very interesting. And then Derek Stingley going to the Jets makes sense. They need help at corner. Hoping my boy Bryce Hall, man, emerges. Stingley's an amazing, amazing prospect, though. The Raiders. I love DeMarvin. I guess it's Leal. Anyway, regardless, dude's amazing. Basically plays outside of the tackle at 290, but gosh, he's got some incredible explosiveness. I don't know if you're the Raiders, you're doing this though. I mean, it's real tough to say who are like surefire prospects at this point. Outside of really, I guess you can make a case for any of the quarterbacks, which I am surprised Willis won't be the call here. Trying to think where else they could go. Like, I think there's a ton of like corner talent in this class. You could also make a case for Kyle Hamilton. I like Leo, but I feel like they've done so much to try to improve that line. I mean, I don't. You know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's talent. That Raiders team just needs talent. I think I still would have gone quarterback though. Justin Ross, this is real high for Ross. It's just, I want to see how he comes back from the injury, and I think his medical is going to be a big part of that as well. But the guy's uber talented. I don't know if he's top 10 talented. He's really just a vertical downfield threat. We haven't seen much else that he can do. Granted, he missed all of last year, but he really is just a T. Higgins esque receiver. Which, I mean, T. Higgins went at the top of the second round. Probably should win it like at least at the back end of the first. So that might be where he is destined to go. And then Drake Jackson going to the Cowboys. Get help with pass rush. I don't mind it. I like it. I think there's a ton of great. I think I might have a couple of corners that are higher currently on my board, but I'm not going to debate it. Drake Jackson, this guy could be elite. He could prove to be a top 10 talent with a breakout season because we've seen high-end upside from him. We just haven't seen it often enough. Walterfootball, man, these guys are really high on Aiden Hutchinson. I hate him at this value. Like, I like Hutchinson. Like, I liked Rashad. Oh, gosh. Rashad. Was it Wallace? That just doesn't feel right. No, that's Rasheed Wallace, the football player. Yeah, no, okay, Weaver, bam, dumb, stupid. Like they do very similar things. They're very good at setting the edge. They're very good against the run. They have some good power moves, and actually Hutchinson has some quickness to his game. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. He did have an injury that kind of cost him bits and pieces last year, but I think Michigan played like 5 or 6 games, so it didn't really matter. But I think 10 is just too high. He does a lot of things that will succeed and that translate well to the NFL. I just don't necessarily. It's just not a skill set that's highly drafted. That's just happened to be what it is. Let's see. Kyle Hamilton going to the Jags here. Good for the Jags. That's a great pick. Pair him up with Andre Cisco. Oh, what a dream, dude. Yeah, I think Hamilton's going to be a good. You could fit him in the box. You could play him free if you want to. Either way, like, essentially, he's got linebacker size, really. Because he's around 220. Like, well, he's getting up to that linebacker size. I mean, let's be honest. Linebackers nowadays are getting to the 220, 230 area. But, yeah, Hamilton's just been amazing. He's well worth the top 15 pick. Excuse me, I'm still coming down from from my little cold. The Patriots, wow, they're picking this early. I'm totally cool with them going with corner though. I don't think that Stephon Gilmore and or J.C. Jackson will be back with the team after this season. I think it's guaranteed one of them won't be. I think maybe there's a good chance that neither of them will be. So I definitely think they should go after corner in this class, and Elam has like he could come out and test out with that top 10 potential, like CJ Henderson-esque. Jalen Green's an interesting addition here. He's at Mississippi State now. He's probably going to be playing on the outside. He actually played safety and played a little bit in the slot there for Texas. Had great coverage ability. I think he has a long way to go, but we'll see. We'll see. I think the move to corner is the right call, though. I really wish they did that with Caden Stearns. Hey, Steelers get Malik Willis. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. If I am the Saints and I'm drafting this early, if I am, why are the Cowboys up here this high anyway? Wow. If I'm the Panthers, if I'm the Raiders, I think, yeah, I'm going Willis, man. Like, I really think he's going to end up being top 10. A lot of people, I think he's going to have that rise similar to Trey Lance. Because I think they're very similar prospects. Cannon for an arm, really good athletic ability. I just think Willis's pedigree is a bit better. Keep in mind, he was highly recruited, went to Auburn, couldn't beat Bo Nix. What's up with that? But he's playing a lot better than Bo Nix after he transferred to Liberty, compared to Trey Lance, who didn't get any D1 scholarships, or at least to play, or offers to play quarterback. I think someone told me he had one to play safety for Minnesota or something like that. But yeah, just a little tidbit there. Zion Nelson, I think he's one of the more consistent tackles in this class. I think he's a fringe first rounder. Very athletic. I think it'd be interesting. I think he definitely could sneak into the first round. There's just a couple other guys that I have higher. This would be their first tackle off the board, though, huh? Interesting. I've seen so many places do Evan Neal. George Karlaftis. If he could return to that freshman season, if he returns to form, produces like that, totally gonna be in the top 20, top 15 conversation. If it looks more like last year, granted, last year was a funky year. On top of that, he dealt with injuries. He's probably a day 2 guy. Regardless, very good prospect. You just gotta rinse and repeat that freshman season. Let's see. Do I need a... Oh, wow. Does it reset my window? No, that's how big I had it. Okay, interesting. All right. Matt Corral going to legit. Look at all these ads, dude. It's like an adpocalypse here. This is ridiculous. This is why I stopped coming to this site. Among other... Oh, yeah. You're just going to take me all these different places. You're going to spoil the draft for me. Sorry about that. There we go. Matt Corral going to the Vikings. I don't know why. They got Kellen Mond. You still have Kirk Cousins. Matt Corral, he's literally the J.R. Smith of quarterbacks, especially in this class. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. Get off my screen. There we go. Christian Harris, I find interesting. And let's actually talk about Seven Banks here, because Seven Banks, he's in a good situation. The guy has the size, the athleticism, the length. He just needs to produce, and he's in a system where you play a lot of man coverage. So you should win based on that athleticism, that size. So if we see it this year with him, because last year it was an okay season, and then he just got railroaded by Alabama. Railroaded. I think it was 11 receptions on 11 targets for, I think it was 133 yards and 3 touchdowns. It was rough. I just remember quoting that stat in my corner video. And then in turn, when we're talking about Chris Harris, it's just not there for me yet, man. He's never been a good coverage linebacker. Athletically, dude, totally can do it. I just want to see a bit of it. Last year, he allowed, what was this? Almost over 900 yards in coverage. allowed 3 touchdowns, which linebacker, you're not going to be doing too much. He had a 12% missed tackle rate. Like, and I mean, that's about average for him. Like, he had 12 the year before. I just needed to see him better in coverage, man. He did make plays in coverage. I will say that he was highly targeted compared to the year before. So he's got the tools. I'm just not there yet. I want to see production, good production. Jordan Battle, I like a lot. Here for the Eagles, not bad. Oh, and then they go with Nolan Smith, who's undersized edge rusher, man. I am not on the Nolan Smith in the first round type of hype. I actually like some of the players around him a bit more. I'm a bit low on Smith. I mean, yeah, looking at him last year, he got good pressure, I guess, for the most part. Like, it was okay. He hasn't played more than 300 snaps in a season. So, I don't know. We just need to see more of him. He has played decently in coverage, like okay enough. But that's only on like 40 some, a little under 50 coverage snaps. So, we just need to see more from him. I'm not willing to throw him in the first round. I get 4 or 5 star, but still got to see it, baby. Jordan Battle, though. He's fringe first round for me. I really like him a lot. He really, really did well there for Alabama, whether it was playing deep or in the slot. Here comes Evan Neal finally off the board. Yes. Depending on how he plays this year at tackle, man, you might keep that guy at tackle. No lie. But that size, I think he might be able to move into, well, he should be able to easily move into guard. He played, I think, right guard the year before, but yeah, solid here, especially if they lose Brandon Sheriff. Wouldn't mind if they got a quarterback, though. Zach Harris, I don't want to say I'm coming off him a little bit. It's just I really like his teammate, Tyreek Smith, a lot. Both of them should get a significant amount of snaps this year. And man, I just want to see them come out and just demolish. I like Harris a lot. He's got size. He's got length. Charles Cross, we just need to see what would be the term for it. Some consistency. Oh, you got to love consistency. It's such a beautiful word. Like, we saw it a little bit down the stretch for him. And, I mean, you're playing in that air raid offense that Mike Leach has. So it's going to be rough here and there. Honestly, he didn't put up a bad outing until... after LSU, which I'll give you a benefit of the doubt. It's your first game. He had a bit of struggles here and there. Like Georgia was a tough game for him. So was Auburn. I mean, I just want to see a bit more consistency as a pass protector. And I mean, he's gonna get it. He's gonna have a lot of passing reps. Keep this sucker moving. Kenyon Green, he's moving to left tackle. He's athletic enough. I believe he can do it. Let's see it. Jackson Kirkland, I'm surprised. Even Mel Kiper's on the Kirkland train. I'd like to say I was one of the first guys to be on the Kirkland train, but no, I think I was, though. Yeah, dude, I like me Kirkland a lot, man. I remember I hit up Alex from the Hail Mary podcast because he used to play on the line, so he's a bit more familiar. It's one of for me, like one of the positions I'm less confident in evaluating. I was like, yo, check this guy out. I really feel like he's a stud. Tell me if I'm dreaming. And you know what? Honestly, the best thing about when evaluating the line, you just really got to look at win rate. How often do these guys win? Well, Kirkland wins a lot. So you got to love that. Moving on. Pickens, I still have him as day 2. Honestly, if this dude kind of balls out at the combine, because we're not going to see him play this year, I imagine he's not going to make it back. Even if it does, I don't think he does. I think it'll be like late November. But yeah, man, like if he's really as athletic as people say, yeah, maybe I'd be more willing to take a shot at the back end. Jalen Wademeyer, he is everyone's unanimous top tight end in this class. I like to see everyone's tight ends after Wademeyer because I'm struggling, dude. I'm struggling. Garrett Wilson going low, man. He was actually low in general on the receivers in this class, which class ain't as talented as the last couple of seasons. But Garrett Wilson's actually going to be my top guy. Big fan of his game. I want to see a bit more after the catch potential, and I kind of typically like him over Olave just because he has showed more potential after the catch than Olave with a lesser with less volume. There we go. Keep this going. Bubba Bolden. Hey, dude's got like the look. He's got the athletic ability. He just needs to produce because he was not looking good last year, man. He blew up, or he got blown up in coverage and was not plus versus the run. Winfrey, I'm a big fan of. I just want to see, like, I think what's the biggest knock on him is going to be, is he doesn't play the run. Like, not that he doesn't play the run. Like, Oklahoma literally only has him on the field during, like, passing downs. So, which, I mean, dude's, like, stupid good when it comes to that. But I'd really like to see him on the field more. So, Winfrey's probably going to be a day 2 guy, at least right now. Then Ventrell Miller, I'm surprised to see in people's first round. He feels like Troy Dye to me. Like, he's very opportunistic, relies on a lot of stunts to get his pressure. But he doesn't have the length. He's got shorter arms. But he's been quality in coverage. Like, he's not nearly as... Like, he's not, I wouldn't say a playmaker in coverage, but he's solid. Like, he's solid. He doesn't get targeted a lot, and when he gets targeted, they're not going to get too much yak after. But let's go ahead. Let's check out. He's got a round 2 if you want to go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below. But I want to check out Charlie Campbell's. His was done a day before Walter's, so let's check it out. I assume they're going to be using in the same order. So, wow. He's high on Tyler Shuck, man. Maybe they got the Justin Herbert vibe. Coming. Spencer Rattler going to the Eagles. Okay. Sam Howell then, maybe? Thibodeau. I mean, I guess Detroit, you got another pick in this class, right? From the Rams? Oh, that's probably going to be later, though. Oh, jeez. I don't mind this pick. As long as they come out with a quarterback, but I guess it really depends how late the Rams pick is. Justin Ross, he's another one that's pretty high on Justin Ross. I don't know. I think his ceiling might be mid-first round pick, though. I'm going to just say DeMarvin until I can get his last name down. Big fan. I don't know why you're grabbing more interior linemen, though, for Carolina. That kind of doesn't make sense. They brought in Daquan Jones. They have Derek Brown. They have Bravion Roy. Did they draft someone this year? Let's see. Now, actually, let's just go to our lads. Hold up. And let's see what the the depth chart's looking like for the Carolina Panthers. Excuse me. Yeah, they got Davion Nixon. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I forgot. They also got... Yeah, dude. Yeah, no. They invested so much. Why would you do that again? I get the talent's good here, but I'm not going to lie. Like, Stingley's still on the board, ain't he? Like, you could never have too many good corners. Well, they got Dante Jackson. They have J.C. Horn. Derek Stingley. Dante Jackson, dude, move him into the slot. He's got them 30-inch arms. He's literally among, like, a handful of corners in the league that have that lack of length and play on the outside. If you're going to a more man-heavy coverage, kick him to the slot. Bring in Stingley. Like, dude, that's studded because Dante Jackson's a heck of an athlete. I kind of like that. Yeah, I don't like this pick. Winfrey, he's real high on. I just got to... again, I gotta see he's the total package. You know what I'm saying? I'm real nasally. And my apology. I'm still gonna get over this stuff. Stanley going to 7th, man. He must have had one bad season, like junior year. Like, and this has to be a follow up on his sophomore year if he's gonna fall a little bit. And he's really big on Hutchinson as well. Bengals getting Hutchinson here. Y'all I already kind of talked about him. Slovis. I mean, at least they're getting a more accurate quarterback than Locke. I like Slovis, man. If he could make his like first, second, and third quarters look like his fourth quarters, top notch. Kyle Hamilton. I don't think they really need to add a safety, but okay. Okay, Cardinals. Drake Jackson. I actually like that. Drake Jackson, man, might be a hot riser. I found myself liking some USC players a lot more than I expected, like Drake London. Wow, dude, I did not know I was going to be that in love with his potential. Kyer Elam. Oh, wow, they actually got the same pick. Okay. The Jordan Battle going up here. I'll be surprised, dude. No Brandon Joseph. There's some respect on my man's name. We got Karlaftis going to Atlanta. Wademeyer going to the Cowboys. Why not, dude? Why not? Let's buff the offense. Banks. Maybe they will have similar boards. I'm like trying to look for the surprise. I think Walter had Zion Nelson going a bit higher. So, yeah, I gotta start taking care of these ads. Washington going Darion Kendrick. I really think the guy needs to play this year. I don't know if he will, man. I don't know where he'll play. He's not with Clemson anymore. I don't know where he'll play, but John Mechie, I kind of mentioned it in my wide receiver video yesterday. You should go check it out. Why I think John Mechie might not be a first rounder. So, I think there's some areas he needs to improve on. If he does so, then yes, we can start talking about it in the first round conversation. But first, I need to see those things. So, yeah. Jahad Dotson, dude. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't feel like he's better than KJ Hamler. And KJ Hamler went one in the, second or third round? So, I don't know if I'd take him here. I think he went in the second, actually. So, yeah, maybe second. Day 2, I actually feel a lot better about Dotson. Kenny Green, I love the pick. I think he can play tackle, though. Okay. He is another guy high on Jalen Green, which, hey, man, that might be the case by the end of the year. So these guys got very similar boards. Saints, what are you doing? Blake Willis still on the board. Pickens. Okay. Vikings. Evan Neal. Guess you're getting him to play tackle? Okay, yeah, they're having him play tackle. Okay. Rasheed Walker. I feel like he's kind of plateaued. I need to see him take that elite step when in big games against better talent mainly. Man, they're really high on Ventrell Miller. I really like Ventrell Miller, but I don't think I like him as a first rounder. There's Matt Corral. Brenton Cox, man. I like Brenton Cox. I don't think he's nearly the athlete as some of the other edge talent in this class. Like, he's close, so he's got a good bend, though. And here's Bolden again. There's Zion Nelson. Isaiah Spiller. Gotta have a running back, man. Just gotta have a running back. I like Spiller, though. I think Spiller is going to be my top guy. I initially had Breece Hall, but the more I watch Spiller, just the better time I have. Then here's Chris Olave. Okay, he wasn't in the last one. Very interesting. They're a lot lower on Chris Olave. I think he's a mid to late first rounder. It's kind of how I feel about the wide receiver class, but very interesting mock draft. I mean, it's really hard to tell if these are good or not without, we got to play the 2021 season first, but it's always fun to look at. Hopefully you had a good time, and that's it for the video. Go ahead and do that YouTube thing. And as always, until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.